Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have TCG Luca Kalmaitia with 1089 rating versus Nightfall with 1632 rating. So it's going to be another high rated DB video, and hopping right in, we will go ahead and we will see Nightfall win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they will decide to go first. 50 versus 43. Opening hands, we got Imperm, Veiler, Pot of Prosperity, Diviner, Pre-Prep. They have Opening, Quem, Adlib, Tragedy, and Fusion Deployment. So yeah, their hand's pretty good there. They're going to go Fusion Deployment, reveal Grangoyle, and then summon out the Cartesia. And then they're able to go Opening, discard Tragedy, summon out Alibur, and then Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. They're thinking in response, they're going to chain Veiler on the Alibur, and then chain the Cartesia, and then chain Imperm onto Alibur. So they're going to go ahead search. They gotta resolve Cartesia. Yeah, resolve Cartesia. Yeah. So they're gonna go ahead and then use the Cartesia. Okay, use Cartesia plus Alibur, make Grangoyle, and then they can get Grangoyle effect to go dump. So they decided to stop Alibur twice instead of trying to stop both, which is a little bit interesting. Because they're still going to get to make this. They're still going to get the dump. Yeah, it's still going to be, like, kind of hard for us to break. Said, sure, you can't lose this game. They're going to dump Albion, the normal summon out Quem effect, dump Shrouded Dragon, and then activate the Shrouded Dragon, dump Fallen of Albaz, put that back, and then end phase Albion. We'll go ahead and search Branded in Red, and then activate Branded in Red, add back Fallen of Albaz, banish Grangoyle plus Fallen of Albaz to summon out Mirror Jade, and then activate Quem to summon back out the Cartesia. Okay, so we have Mirror Jade effect, we have Cartesia, use Mirror Jade, Adlib, make Dragos to Paleo, Quem summon back out Mirror Jade, tons of follow-up. Pass, they draw the Queen, so they're going to go main phase, activate Pre-Prep. So grab out the Prayer, grab out the Skull Guardian. Alright, I said res is fine. Now here they're going to go activate the Pot of Prosperity to go banish. So we're going to banish 6, and then go ahead and look at the top 6. So they still have Super Poly. Yeah, they have Super Poly in their main deck, obviously. Otherwise they would have banished the other targets too. So they said that's fine. So hits Imperm. Hits Super Poly Barrier, the Sarvis Voiceless Voice, obviously not grabbing that. So they're going to go ahead and put back, and then thinking on what they want between Super Poly and Barrier, then they're going to grab Super Poly, which could make like a Garua by using like Quem Cartesia at some point. So now they said res is fine, normal Diviner effect, they said sure. Okay, so we know Skull Guardian, Prayers, Super Poly, there's one blank in the hand, right? I'm trying to think. Is there ever a world where you chain Mirror Jade to banish? Because otherwise they get to go for Tiaras, and then Tiaras tribute Diviner, and then Diviner goes summon out Low, and then Low brings out Spell, and then that's like guaranteeing them play. Yeah, so maybe you just chain Mirror Jade in response to banish this. It does kind of suck that you know they have Super Poly, because then you're not going to get Cartesia to do anything. But okay. They're going to go ahead, dump the Tiaras, and then Tiaras effect to tribute for cost. Said, is it cost? Yes. So, tribute, special summon out, then Diviner effect goes summon, bring out Low. And then we have Low effect. That's going to go ahead and bring out the Barrier from the deck. And they said, is res good? They said, sure. Okay, so now they're just going to go Queen effects. Now everything is known. Dump Ritual Spell. Grab out the Skull Guardian from the deck. Alrighty. Then they do have Chaos Angel set up if they want to make that. That's like one really good thing about this package going second. Like if Diviner does go through, you do have Chaos Angel. And if you play Muckraker, you can also bring back out Chaos Angel. You can still Sky Crisis. So go open the Chaos Angel effect, try to banish Mirror Jade. And then that's going to go through. Mirror Jade effect to destroy during the end phase. Okay. Now we're going to go Queen effect. And then chain Cartesia. And then in response, chain Super Poly. It's like, it makes you think. Because technically we didn't know about ad-lib in hand. So, yeah, it's like we could have super polyed beforehand, but we didn't know about ad-lib in hand. So we want them to fuse in this spot, but we don't know about ad-lib. I guess maybe we could make like an educated guess that they have ad-lib in hand, since they grabbed Aluber, and more people have started to play ad-lib. Yeah, because now they're going to get to go ahead, and they still get to resolve Cartesia, and then summon out the Quaddle, and then they're going to tribute special summon out, then Skull Guardian 1. They're just going to go Adlib 2. They said okay, so they're not using low effect because end phase their field's going to get popped off the Mirror Jade. And then they're going to banish Prayer, go summon from deck, and then low summon itself out. So they're going to bring out Mirror Jade there. We're going to go search. We're going to grab out the Odd Eyes Pendulum Graph Dragon. Then they're thinking if they want a Mirror Jade, but they don't there. Okay, so link off Garua plus Skull Guardian. Make a Dino Mondo. Okay, Dino Mondo to go shuffle back. The Quaddle can't Garua because Pot of Prosperity. Alright, then they said is Res fine? Yeah. I mean, we could also just, make like a Sky Crisis, right? And just bounce. That's like really good there. So, Barrier goes search. And then, okay, so Barrier's going to go ahead and grab out the Serarvis. They said is Res okay. So let me read that. Okay. Then they can summon that out. Put like, you're not gonna summon. I was gonna say you're not gonna summon that out. Then Sky Crisis, because end phase Mirror Jade is just gonna resolve to destroy. So now we're gonna go summon Sky Crisis, effect, bounce back, battle phase, attack. It is half damage, and then go main phase 2. Activate Odd Eyes Pendulum Graph. End phase effect. Add back the Ritual spell, bounce back the Odd Eyes Pendulum Graph, the field gets destroyed, pass. Alright, so we did that, so that way we could leave. Maybe we should have just kept Skull Guardian on the field, summoned out low, had the negate set up. But then I guess the problem is you'd have to go Sky Crisis anyways. But I guess then you just go Sky Crisis over Skull Guardian. And then you just go Chaos Angel. You can go Sky Crisis, bounce back, whatever. You don't even have to bounce back. But you would, just to get more damage in before your field's destroyed. And then you can go ahead and, like, detach, bounce, beat over the field. Okay, I guess it just doesn't do anything, right? It doesn't do anything like that good. Because we can't summon after we Sky Crisis, so it's not like Prayer's ever going to work. I was trying to see if there was a way to make that like actually work well. But pass, they draw Branded Lost, then they just emit the feat there. Pretty sure they had Cartesia to add back, but it wouldn't matter there. So try to play faster going forward case, said not easy. Alright, on to the next game. We have Nib, Diviners, Super Poly, Pot of Prosperity, pre-prep, so it keeps nibbing against this deck. They have Tragedy, Fusion Duplication, Desires, Branded Lost, and Branded in red. So now they're going to go activate Desires, go banish and draw. So the banishes are, I guess nothing. Tragedy from deck, like 2 Shrouded Dragon, but they play 3. So they banish nothing, and then draw Called By and Branded Opening. Activate Lost, activate Opening, discard Tragedy, go summon out Aluber, and then 1-2, go grab Quem, go grab out Branded Fusion, then normal summon out Quem, effect, dump Cartesia, summon 2, Branded Fusion, go dump Fallen of Albaz, and then they're thinking on the other dump, they're going to dump Bestial Lubellion. Okay, and then I was going to say, if we dump Bestial Lubellion, like, I doubt we can place anything from deck. Said, question mark, okay, change, no problem. I've lost, same. They said, if you shark this, you were pathetic. Okay. Go ahead, bring out Lubellion. And then they're going to go Lubellion, Quem, Lost. So discard, go search out the Mercurier, bring out the Cartesia, and then put back Stratadragon plus Lubellion to bring out Mirror Jade. Okay, now they're going to go activate the Cartesia effect, bring out Grangoyle. So, you know, they are playing into Nib at any point now. They do have Mercurier that could stop it. They're going to dump Albion, set Called By, set Fusion Duplication, and then end of main, activate Nib, chain Mercurier, and then end phase, grab back the Cartesia, Albion effect, go set Branded in red. Like I said, more and more people have started to play, you know, 2-3 Branded in red. Then, pass turn, draw another copy of the Rock. Alright, so it's definitely not going to be as easy this time. Activate pre-prep, go search, then grab out the Prayer, grab out the Skull Guardian, and then they said res anything, nope. Activate Pot of Prosperity, go banish 6, and then we can go ahead and look at the top 6. Okay, so we're going to see pre-prep, we see Driver, oh man, okay, so it's really just imperm. Yeah, it really is like just imperm. Alright, so yeah, go ahead, put back. I guess you could grab Tiaras, but I was gonna say you have Diviner that can dump that also. Imperm onto Mirror Jade, and then now we have normal Diviner effect to go dumped. They could Mirror Jade in response. They also don't have to do it. They have Called By this time, so they could just Called By the Diviner. So they're going to go ahead, dump the Tiaras, and then activate Ritual Spell. And they said okay to that. Now there you could have chained Mirror Jade. And then they chained Tiara's Tribute. And then you could just be like, okay. And they summon out Tiaras. And then you banish Tiaras. And then they have to resolve Prayer, which we know that they have Nib in hand. So Tribute, Special out Skull Guardian, or Tribute anything, summon out Skull Guardian. And then like Skull Guardian, Diviner, and then you have Called By. So they're going to go ahead, summon out the Skull Guardian, Tribute Diviner. And then Diviner, Skull Guardian. I guess this is just fine though, right? This is like pretty much the same situation. Yeah, it's pretty much like the same situation. Okay, yeah, there's no point of Mirror Jading. So they're going to go ahead, banish Diviner, go search. So go search out the low from the deck to the hand. That is fine. We're going to Mirror Jade here now. Dump Rinbrum before they go ahead and set up the interruption by bringing out low. But they've already normaled. So it's not like they could really just like bring out low. But I guess they could Sky Crisis, which would mean we automatically win the game. So they're going to dump Rinbrum. And then go banish. They said res, think. Okay. Oh, in response. Okay. So in response, we're going to go Rinbrum to summon out Fallen of Albaz. Oh, wait. This is impermed. Oh my gosh. I'm so dumb. I literally forgot about the imperm. I'm so dumb. Yeah, no. That all of that was on me. All that was on me. But yeah, I don't even think you would Mirror Jade in the first place on that Called By play. I think you just Called By the Diviner 100%. Here, sure, dump Rinbrum, bring out Fallen of Albaz, and we have Fallen of Albaz effect to go ahead and fuse with itself plus the Skull Guardian. Then in response, chain Super Poly, discard the low, and then go ahead fuse, bring out Garua by using Quem plus Grangoyle. Okay, so now Fallen of Albaz plus Skull Guardian, summon out Albion, and then Albion 1, lost 2, yeah, they just limit defeat. So going on to the next game now, we will go ahead and we will see the Voiceless voice deck go first. We have Judgment, Prayer, Cosmic, Radiance, Diviner, almost bricked. They have Cartesia, Shrouded Dragon, Quem, Fusion Deployment, Fallen of Albaz. So it's a good luck. Alright, normal Diviner, effect, dump Tiaras, Tribute, special out, and then Diviner effect goes summon, so that's going to bring out the low, and then low effect, go bring out Barrier, go search out Queen, and then we have Queen effect, discard, go dump, search out the Skull Guardian, Alright. Activate Queen. Banish. Tribute the Tiaras to summon out to play around a Bestial on low. And then Skull Guardian effect. Go search out the Odd Eyes Pendulum Graph. Then activate Ritual Spell. Tribute low. Summon out. Okay. So I guess we really weren't playing around that. I guess it plays around Imperm on this or something. But they would have done it on Diviner. Low effect. Summon out from the graveyard. Set Cosmic. Set Judgment. Set Radiance. So, I mean, this isn't bad. This definitely isn't bad. Cosmic is an interesting choice for sure. Really just there for Branded Lost. Or if they like end phase set and we still have this. Then we're just going to pass, they draw Shrouded Dragon, go main phase, Shrouded Dragon, dump Fallen of Albaz, put back, draw into Branded Fusion, and then Cartesia special out, normal Quem effect. They're thinking there in response to Quem's going to dump Retribution, then Cartesia effect to go fuse. It's a little bit rough. Chains the Radiance to pop the Quem Cartesia, so use Shrouded Dragon plus Fallen of Albaz, summon out Borderland Furious Dragon, activate Branded Fusion, and then in response, they're going to Judgment that. Yeah, this also negates activation, right? Or wait, this doesn't negate activation. When your opponent activates a spell card or effect, place this card. Oh my gosh, it's because they said Judgment in the wrong zone. I just realized. It's because we set Judgment in the wrong zone, so we can't put this in the Pendulum zone because we put it in the wrong spot, so we can't Odd Eyes to soft negate this. We have to negate the activation. Oh my gosh, I just realized. Yep, that's why we didn't do that. Okay, yeah, that's obviously a misplay there, but okay. Now, so it said minus 300 because Odd Eyes effect. Oh yeah, it's every time they summon from the extra deck, right? Or every time they... It's not every time. It's extra... It's, yeah, okay. Special summon from the extra deck. Okay. Then, now they're going to go Battle Phase, Furious, attack into the Odd Eyes. Sure. Then main Phase 2, Fusion Deployment. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess technically if we put Judgment in the other spot, all it would have done is made them attack first. But... you know, maybe it could have changed things. So, Deployment's going to go ahead and summon now. So, they're going to summon out the Cartesia. Yeah, obviously reveal Grangoyle. Borderland Furious, try to pop the Cartesia. And then the Barrier. And they said, okay. Then just pass turn here. So, they draw into a Solemn Judgment. I guess it's not, like, the worst turn. Because, like, stop them from having good follow-up. Effect, try to pop itself plus low. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Okay. Because if they use this, right, they negate and they destroy it. So then they're going to take 41, but then they get to add Cartesia back. Okay. So they're thinking in response. Yeah, they just have to shut it down. And then... well, negates and destroys, so then they can attack directly. Yup. Main phase 2. Then use those, make Dino Mondo. Sure. And then they're gonna go ahead and set Judgment, add back Cartesia, so then they can Dino Mondo, get back in the engine. They draw Adlib, Dino Mondo, Tribute, summon out Skull Guardian, low summon itself out, low effect, go place Barrier from the deck. That's fine. So they have Branded Fusion set up, and they have Cartesia. We have Judgment, we have Skull Guardian. So Cartesia effect special summon out. They said it's fine. And then Cartesia effect for fusion. Yes. I mean that's the only effect that it has on field. So effect, chain Skull Guardian, shut it down, Retribution, get back Branded Fusion, chain Judgment, and then they go ahead and they admit defeat there. Okay, so we do see Voiceless Voice end up winning. You know, there's definitely like some minor misplays with like the Odd Eyes, like, you know, and the trap cards not being set in the right spot. Obviously me messing up with the Mirror Jade interaction there versus Imperm. Shouldn't say interaction, but just forgetting about Imperm for a second. Yeah, but okay. Alright. I mean, that's a really good turn 1 board. Again, I don't know if Cosmic is necessarily the best option to side into this matchup, because it's, like, really just for Lost, right? Which is, like, a one of. I guess, like, if they resolve Branded Fusion and Lubellion, then they can get to, like, access to Lost, so then you can Cosmic. Or, again, maybe you just try to, like, Cosmic a Branded in red or something. But I don't know. There's gotta be, like, better cards that you could have over this, right? On the deck list? Probably. Probably. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. But alright, seeing how long the match was. The match was about 45 minutes long, and we do end up seeing the Voiceless voice deck win. And with that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.